Okay, so anyway, I'm out here looking for a place to do some shooting. I need some trigger time. I've got some issues with my trigger finger. A lot of people, apparently from my research, tend to shoot to the left, and I shoot to the right, even though I'm right-handed. So I'm having issues with either trigger finger placement and trigger squeeze or trigger squeeze. So I'm out here gonna try and work on it. Was that it? That might have been it. So I'm gonna come out here and see if I can work on it a little bit. Once I find a spot, there's a spot out here that we found the other day that now I can't locate the joint. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So yeah, while I don't want to always brag about and become one of these shooting aficionado type people, you know, in the genre here, I do shoot. I do support Second Amendment. Because in a survival situation, you know, shoot, move, and communicate may be what it's all about. First thing, shoot. So you need to train. You need to train and stay proficient in everything. Backpacking gear, field survival, and live fire. All right, let me get set up. First things first is the chair. And the table. All right, so we've got two handguns today. I really hope I brought the keys. All right, one is the Springfield XD-9. Which I hate these locks. And the other one is a Tanarmi, kind of like a weird, obscure brand. Tanarmi TA-90, baby 9mm, which I bought when I was 19 and didn't know much about much back in the day. All right, so by way of comparison, the triggers are vastly different. It's very hard for me to shoot the Tang Foglio, which is basically one of those CZ knockoffs from an Italian company. I bought it back in the late 80s, again when I was 19. Can't get consistent shot groups with that thing, so again I'm working on the trigger. And then the XD shoots straight. It's very nice. I love it. But I shoot down and to the right. And again, trigger, I need to work on that. So let me get some magazines loaded up and we'll get her going. I've got two different types of ammo. I've got Winchester 115 grain. And then I've got a box of Gecko 9mm 124 grain, which of course helps me shoot a little bit straighter. But we'll load up with the 115 and see what I can do to correct my correct the old trigger issue. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try the XD. We're going to do 5 rounds each. All right, so 5 rounds XD. And what you could see what I did is I put the orange target is up top, and that'll be the XD target, and then the black target below, that'll be the Tanarmi TA-90, baby 9. That'll be for the bottom one. And we'll compare 5 rounds and 5 rounds, and I'll show you with the same sight picture where each one is hitting. Okay, here we go. Okay, that was 5. We'll lock and clear that. Save the ammo. All right, now we'll lock and load the Tanarmi. And let's refocus the camera for the bottom target. Standby. Okay, going live with the Tanarmi now. Now this is a double action pistol. In the black, bottom target. And going to safe on that one. All right, let's see what we got. All low. Wow. So you can see with the Tanarmi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all below the dot. I'm aiming center mass here, and it could just be, again, I believe it's my trigger manipulation and how sucky it is. Now for the XD-9, I'm now getting it straight up and down, but again, I think I'm anticipating recoil and causing issues, but at least I'm vertical now. Okay, something that I want to talk about between these two pistols is the difference in reset with the triggers. Okay, so here's the Tanarmi. It's a BTA-90. Okay, so listen for reset. Do it again. Hopefully you can make it out. Okay, so you hold it, gun magic. Right there. And did you see that little bit? There's no room to pick up any slag. Listen. There's reset, and I'm on it. Right there. Next move is to squeeze the trigger. Bam. Okay. Now, in comparison, The XD, again, we're clear. All right, so you fire. It does its thing, all right? Release for reset. Look how far out. That's reset right there. And all the difference to pick up the slag, or the space between reset. And I probably have all my definitions wrong, but you see what I'm saying? How long it takes to reset. Way out here, and look at all the room I have before I'm back up against the trigger threshold right there. So there's a difference in triggers. There's all this room on the XD trigger before you're ready to squeeze again, right? Versus the Tanfoglio, right? Out right there, and that's, I mean, it's like less than 1/8 of an inch for reset to pick up the slack. It's like immediate. There's no room between reset and trigger ready, I guess, for a better term. Again, I'm not Mr. Pro. So there's a definite difference in the triggers. So I'm going to do another set of 5 rounds. Let me tape these up here first, and we'll tape the bottom ones up, and then we'll do another 5 and 5 and see what happens. Okay, here we go again. XD first, 5 rounds. $10-meter line. Okay, we are clear on that one. Looks like I got 11 in that one, I don't know how. And now for the Tanarmi, 5 rounds, bottom target. Weapons are clear. Let's check our work. All right. Once again, all over the place. Vertically, though, I got 1 too little trigger finger, and I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with my trigger finger placement here, where I turned out to. What I learned on this one was, I used to shoot with my trigger in the notch of my second knuckle here, 1, 2, the edge there, and now I'm trying to shoot with the trigger on the meat of my finger, and I guess I'm not consistent enough. And also something else I noticed was that I was not following through, so I was not squeezing and holding through recoil. As soon as it went off, I was letting off of the trigger finger. That's very interesting. So I noticed that. Once I noticed that and I applied it to the Tanarmi, now I got a tighter group down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, a little errant one here. And again, I'm just, you know, the trigger's a little bit lighter here, less work to shoot. So I'm probably anticipating a little bit more. So let me, we got 2 more magazines still, 5 and 5. So let's do this again. All right, XD at 10 meters, 5 rounds. Remembering the follow through. Grip and trigger squeeze. I think I grabbed the wrong mag. All right. Yep. So I will, oh, that was it. So I guess I'm doing 10 rounds. 10 rounds per. Okay. I got carried away. Screw it. Okay, Tanarmi, 10 rounds, bottom target. Ooh, wasn't even ready. Trigger, man, is on it with this thing. You gotta be careful. Only 9, I guess, or maybe I miscounted. All right, let's check our work. Clear and clear. What do we got? Okay, 10 rounds all over the place for the XD. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 low, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So tightening fingers, jerking and slapping the trigger. Okay. And then we're down here again, low to the right, squeezing too much. Tightening grip while squeezing trigger. Got a couple in the black. Breaking wrist down, so I'm anticipating the recoil because that trigger is kind of fast and scary. All right. We're going to take a break here, load up some more mags, and go again. Okay, so I'm going to do 10 rounds each for each pistol on the Gecko 124 grain to see the difference. Before I go back to 115, I know there'll be a difference, so I want to see how it affects the targets. Okay. Sight picture. All right, that's 10, and we are clear on the XD. Now bottom target. 124 grain gecko with the Tanarmi, with the no slack on the trigger. So sight picture. And we're clear. All right, let's check that out. That Tanarmi is just inconsistent as hell, which is why I got the XD. Oh my God, Swiss cheese. Okay, so 124 grain. I'm breaking the wrist down. And I think it's sight picture. I don't know, I gotta figure something out because I guess I'm jerking it down. I gotta be, jerking this trigger down. And here, there's no chance to do anything except follow through because there's no slag in the trigger. You know, you hit reset and it's right there, ready to fire. There's no room to compensate for slag. So wow. All right. I am just going to burn another 20 with the 115 grain on each system. And here we go. XD, top target. And we're clear. All right, last 10 on the Tanarmi, starting with double action. Bottom target. Oh gosh. And again, no reset is like instant. Oh, I gotta go tip of my finger here. I'm going to the top of the target now, top of the black. Oh. Safe, remove magazine. And we're clear. Alrighty folks. Okay, so bottom line is you just got to practice. Obviously, I'm in dire need of practice. So, got to get out here, keep plinking away. It's expensive, yeah, but your life could depend on it. You know what I'm saying? All right. We'll see you guys back in the rear. Thanks for watching.